Let's face it, the way that people like to be communicated with is changing. So, coming up, I'm going to tell you guys the best way to communicate with your customers to book more jobs, to sell more products, and to make more profit and have an overall better business model. So check this out, let's go! Okay, so communication is the name of the game. Companies that communicate better with their customers are gonna win, bar none. Obviously, you gotta provide good customer service, a good product, a good service, all of that stuff, but if you can communicate well, you're gonna be pretty successful. So let's talk about some ways that you can communicate better with your customers in order to provide a better experience overall. So the number one thing is definitely your cell phone. And I'm not just talking about picking up the phone and calling people. Today's day and age, everyone loves texting. Texting is so huge. If you don't have a number that people can text, you're missing out. And the speed at which you text people back. So if somebody messages you on a Saturday night, you've got to get back to them. Texting or even on a Facebook message or something like that, you've got to get back to them right away. And if you physically can't do it yourself, you've got to delegate that where somebody always has the phone or somebody has access to that account, because people are expecting speed. It's the name of the game. If Amazon can ship stuff and provide it the same day or within 2 days, you should be able to do the same for your business. Now, I understand there's different nuances or whatever, but there's no reason you can't answer the phone or get back to them. So texting is the number one thing. The second thing is through social media. We've got to be using Facebook Messenger, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you have to do to communicate with your customers is what you have to do. You've got to get in front of them. They have to know who you are. And you've got to make that instant, quick thought in their mind where they're sitting there and they're looking at their phone and they're going, oh man, I need that service or I need that product. And they hit that button, get quote or send message or whatever, and you get right back to them and you book it right then and there. You get the product sold or you get the service booked right then and there. Texting and using social media are the two biggest ones. We also have things like email blasts. Text blasts are huge. Some states you can't do large text blasts. You have to do them individually, so just check your local laws out for that. But email blast is another huge one. I don't see a lot of people using it as much as they should. And think about it. All these big companies, they're using email blasts. Like, how many times do you get emails from Target, Kohl's, those daily emails, right? There's no reason you shouldn't be doing at least a monthly email blast, if not every other week, and in some cases weekly, right, or daily. So it depends on the type of business that you're in. I found the sweet spot is twice a month for email blasts, but it seems to be a pretty good one. Make sure that your content is value add too. Like, make sure that you're giving them tips, tricks, coupons, things like that. Not just like, hey, book your service or hey, buy our product, right? Like value add content. So think about subject lines like top 5 things to know when hiring a tree trimming company, or 5 best products for your self-improvement in 2021. Things like that that you're going to be able to give value and tips and hopefully help them in some way. Community events, things like that. But listen, we've got to be better with texting, emailing, social media, anything digital. We've got to get back to people right away and close the job. So if you're not doing this stuff, you're behind. I don't know how else to tell you that. You're behind. Because the people out there that are really winning right now are the people that are getting back right away and closing the deal. So remember that as you go. All right. Go out there and text people back and get the jobs landed and get the product sold. Let's go. Hey, before you go, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Let's go.